Okay, so what's going on, everyone? Apple stock plummets to $221. Is $200 next? I mean, could be something that we need to talk about. So welcome everyone to my channel. This is the spot, the location that you're going to get realistic, reasonable price prediction, price targets without any confusion. So today's your first time ever seeing my videos and my content. Before you go, hit the like, share, and subscribe if you all appreciate the content that I am producing. Let me give you all an example. I did a price prediction in Apple back on the 10th of January 2025. While some people were telling you that the market in Apple was still a buy and coming in by the dip, I was here saying that the market in Apple was weak and that we might need to anticipate lower prices. And what do you see? Where did price go? Yeah, it went lower. So I'm not surprised to see the price in Apple stock trading at $222. I'm not surprised. The trend in the market in Apple actually started all the way back on the 26th of December. We came in mid-move of this downtrend, and we're still anticipating lower prices. 4.68% was had there on yesterday's trading. Actually, if you were to get on the close, though, that would have increased to like almost 6%. All right, so now let's clean up this chart, because you guys can see this area right here we identified as a pocket of buying, right? And that is why the market on these particular days seemed like it was struggling to continue to go down. Why? Because there were buyers here. The sellers had to sell enough of this stock in order to get rid of these buyers, because somebody thought that the market in Apple was a buy on the 10th of January, the 13th, 14th, and the 15th. Somebody thought that the market was a buy. I mean, logically, people, when they see an all-time high in the stock and it comes all the way down to $234, that's almost 10% reduction in the value of the stock in just a couple of days. So people was like, man, cool, let me go ahead and buy some of this stock up then, not knowing that the stock was still weak. So this buy pocket actually serves no purpose for us. We don't need to have it there anymore. So if the buyers aren't there, guess what? We're not going to be there neither. We're going to create this area now as a sell pocket, meaning even if Apple was to go up, this area will be a problem. The buyers will have to contend with the sellers in this range in order to try to break through and continue to allow price to go up. Now, look at what happened yesterday. Apple came at the very bottom of this pocket. How do we already have this on our chart? How could we possibly know that there's a potential that the stock price in Apple would stop right there? Because the market already gave us the answer right here back in October. History has already been laid for us as to making an idea and realistic approach as to where price is going to go. For instance, if the market in Apple is not going to hold this pocket, if this is not going to be the bottom, we already have a couple of more areas that the market will stop at. This pocket or this pocket. I mean, come on. So could we potentially see the market hit bottom now in Apple? Yes. Why would I say that? Well, look at where the market closed on yesterday's price bar. Did we close at the very bottom of that bar? Nope. We actually lifted off that low and saw the market inch its way back up to the high. That only happens if people are buying the stock. And then look at the volume that came through in Apple. The market was real active in this stock. So when you combine both those together, someone again is thinking that Apple is a buy. Right? So look at this price bar. And then look at this one. So what we need to be on guard for is if we really get bottom. And the only way that we would see the market is finished with going lower is we need to see multiple attempts to hold this pocket and then a lift. That will give us a confirmation that the market did hit bottom. So that is where we are going to be on the lookout. So looking at this on the 330, This is the pocket of buying right here. Look at all that volume that came in on this one bar. Let's break that down to the 9-minute chart then. Okay. You see that? You see how the market throughout yesterday's trading price action, it just traded pretty much sideways. That is because people were buying the stock. Now, just because people are buying down here in this pocket doesn't mean we will see Apple completely break out. No, that doesn't mean that. When you look at this on a 9-minute chart, you can see that there are pockets of selling here too. And this is the biggest one that I'm seeing right here. So the market may come up to these pockets, right? It could definitely do that. To see whether or not those sellers are still in these pockets. So if this lower end pocket is 1.5% move higher, that's decent. In the middle pocket is 2.25. Then at the high end of that pocket is 3.2 more percent. So that's still a decent move on a short time frame. But let's take a look at Apple on the 2. Okay, so we're going to look at this on a longer term chart. I think initially the market will try to bounce off that pocket, but the 2 still looks pretty weak to me. Here it is on the 3. The 3-day time frame also looks pretty bearish. This is where the answer is going to be made, because I say that because of this volume. Okay. To me, I think we need to give the market opportunity to see if buyers are going to continue to buy there, because that volume is definitely staring out at me, and I want to see if these buyers are going to hold price there. But this 3-day price bar is emphatically weak still. Apple on the 4. I don't like the 4 neither. That definitely looks weak to me in Apple. Let me see if it's finished. Okay, I guess it doesn't want me to see it. Here it is on the 5. We got 2 days and 10 hours left. Here it is on the weekly chart. 2 weeks. Look at that 2 weekly bar right here. That is definitely weak there. Here it is on the 3. 2 days, 10 hours. Let's see how this price bar prints right here. It's not bullish though. It's definitely weak. We're seeing a push to go down and an up fake all on one price bar. If we see the market and Apple close on that low, then yeah, we're going to continue to anticipate lower prices. And here it is on the 5. Okay, so let me tell you this. I'm not going to put on a prediction yet, but looking at the longer term charts that you just seen for yourself, the market doesn't look bullish. The reason why I'm not going to put on a prediction is because I want to see if the buyers are still here. And I think in the short term, short range, yes, we can see the market pop in Apple. I mean, it's seemingly like every other day, ever since December 26th, the market in Apple has been going down. So rightfully so. I mean, you wouldn't be surprised to see the market do a quick pop, quick move to the upside. So let me just keep this on ice, and we'll come back to see how strong the market buyers will be able to lift this market up. Okay. And then I would potentially come back. I might come back and do another prediction looking for Apple to continue to go lower if we don't see the market run up crazy. So yeah, let me just see. But you guys can go ahead and give me your thoughts though. I want to put on a prediction looking for price to go down, but I just don't like where price is right now to do it. I kind of want to let the market run up a little bit more and then come in and drop a prediction and looking for price to continue to go down. But that's just me. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit. And as always, trade different.